went on my first run after I'd started Trikafta, and I had to stop, half a mile or so in and call Sarah. And I said, "Is this normal?" And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I haven't thought about my breath once. I haven't coughed. I can take a deep breath and let it out." I was like, "I haven't felt that way in 19 years. I had no idea that when I was 12 years old, that'd be the last normal breath I had for 19 years. Growing up, I was a very active child. Basketball, baseball, soccer. Basically, you had to tie me down and keep me from moving. The first couple months of 7th grade, I got sick. It became a little more severe, and we thought we knocked it down, but it came right back. Someone mentioned, I think off the cuff, he should do a sweat test. So at the age of 12, I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. I remember sitting down with my doctor. He said, "The future is very bright for cystic fibrosis." He's like, "What I need you to do is to work as hard as possible to keep as much lung function as possible for as long as possible." And so that's something that I took to heart and absolutely did moving forward. Early on, the antibiotics were able to take care of the infection and knock it down right away. And that just slowly started snowballing into a little bit more frequency. This time we're going to add some steroids, now inhaled antibiotics and more steroids and PICC lines once or twice a year. It started just kind of picking up steam and made it harder and harder to do the things that I was so accustomed to doing.
When Marco was diagnosed, there were median age life expectancies, numbers that doctors gave as far as prognosis for Marco, and I took that for what it was worth, but I chose not to fixate on that number, knowing that every patient with cystic fibrosis has such a unique experience. And I was hopeful that we would prove that to be wrong.
Now to the new breakthrough drug for cystic fibrosis.
It's called Trikafta and thought to be a possible option for 90% of people suffering with cystic fibrosis.
It was approved, and by December 12th, I had taken my first dose. Let's put it this way, before I had Trikafta, running a mile was a struggle without all the issues I'd have, coughing and clearing out mucus and the inflammation, to the extreme where I prepared and ran a marathon. I'm just very fortunate that I'm able to look back and see this as two different lives, and very much am motivated and fired up to make sure that others don't have to see those 19 years in between those breaths.